is now Monday, July 17th, and as you can see by the intro, it has been, and unfortunately will continue to be, insanely hot. We have reached the hottest part of the year out here. We may be set to break a couple of heat records downtown. It's already gotten up to, I believe, 106 downtown Salt Lake City. Over here, we're about 9 miles away from the center of downtown, maybe 5 miles, and it got up to 105 yesterday, according to my husband's phone. My phone said 104, but are we really going to quibble about 1 degree? Once it gets over 100, it's officially dang hot. Now, I can already hear all you people out in places like Baker and Las Vegas, probably Texas and Arizona, laughing your heads off at me like, hey, you should try it out here when it's in the 110s. Yeah, no thanks. Been there, done that, somehow survived, also got completely roasted. So, anything over 100 to me is just unbearable. So, of course, we are going to be taking all the precautions we can to stay as cool as we possibly can, and that's what the majority of this week's vlog is going to be about. We are under a heat advisory until 9 p.m. tonight, so our AC has been going full blast for the last 24 hours, if not longer. I don't want to know what our power bill is going to be this month, but it's not fun, and I'm extremely thankful that my husband's job has him working indoors and not outside, which is why he and I are both so pale. We haven't really been outdoors that much this summer. So I'm going to eat breakfast and then tell you about the specifics of today's vlog. But of course, before I tell you about the vlog, I've got to edit last week's video. No idea how long it's going to take. It's 8:01 in the morning, already 81 degrees outside. Gonna get even hotter, so brace yourselves. The hottest part of the year is here. Ugh. Okay, it's now 9:05 in the morning. I began editing at probably around 8:30. It only took a half hour because there's just not a lot of footage. It was mostly a talking head last week. Sorry! So it's supposed to be taking over an hour to convert. Knowing my computer, it's probably going to be about 2 hours total. Should be hour 45 minutes. 23 minutes, 12 seconds worth of final cut. So yeah, sorry about last week's vlog. It wasn't that good. But yay, I'm done editing. Next, of course, on the list is going to be dragging out my piano, which has been broken down, I guess you could say. It's been taken apart for several months now. I need to find all the parts for it. They're sort of scattered everywhere. We took it down so I could rearrange things on my side of the closet, and my son is banging on the stove again. The oven, pardon me. He likes doing that. He also likes stealing the dog's toys, you little thief. You little thief, what are you doing? What are you doing with the doggy's toys? Those aren't yours. You've got a ton of toys. Why do you have to steal the doggy's toys? Light-fingered little munchkin. Yeah, I need to find the rest of the parts to my piano. I have got to play my piano. It doesn't matter that I can't afford decent piano-compatible headphones, which start at like $75. Ugh. Especially for the old-fashioned pianos like this one, which I think we got it from Radio Shack in about 2004 or 2003. I think it was 2003. So that thing is 20 years old. Oh my goodness, it's a wonder it still works. But I miss music, and plus I'm hoping it will be part of my vlog because today's subject is supposed to be music. So I'm going to see if I can get that set up, if I can find the rest of the parts. If I can't find the screws, I may be screwed myself. Yikes. Aha! Bingo! I found the little screws. Hopefully they're all there. 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay, yep, that's all of them. And 41 minutes later, here we go. Now, to make sure this thing still works. It's 20 years old, and it's been very beat up, not the least of which by the cat walking all over it. Let's see if this works. Oh, the light's on. That's a good sign. Well, there you go. All 88 keys work. Let's see if the damper pedal still works. It does! Yay! Now I can get back to playing my piano. Okay, so my son now found my piano and the low notes are making him cry, apparently. I just finished my scales, which he seemed to enjoy, but now he sees my piano as something to play with, of course. This is kind of what I was afraid of. Okay, now that I've shaken a little bit of the rust off, I think I'm going to tell you a few of the songs that to me say summer. Now summer isn't always fun for me, so a couple of these are going to be a little bit on the negative side. Apologies. And please excuse the extreme rust. Such short notice and a child that keeps interrupting by pounding on the keys. Later I will come back and ask my husband which songs define summer for him, but in the meantime I need to shut this thing down and give my overactive little toddler a snack. Okay, hey honey.
Hi sweetie.
So we've just put our son to bed.
Yep.
And now I get to ask my husband, as the dog scratches on the door, what he thinks of when he hears summer music. What's the first thing you think of?
Honestly, it would be the Beach Boys.
Yeah.
They are the quintessential summer band. There's also the sounds of barbecue and people cooking burgers on grills and going to the beach and pools and getting sunburned.
That's not fun, though.
It's not fun, but it's part of summer.
Well, I meant specifically music, but yeah.
Music, well, it's its own type of music if you look at it that way.
Yeah, there's also people mowing lawns.
Mowing lawns, the bird song, a summer thunderstorm as it goes by.
Oh, that one's great.
Rain falling on a tin roof. You gotta be from the South to understand that one.
Well, I remember I used to live in a mobile home, so I sort of understand.
You do sort of understand.
Okay, guys, so that is all for today. I will see everybody tomorrow. Plans have changed for the week ahead, and I will keep you updated on that tomorrow. But don't worry, it's in a good way. So I will see you later. Morning, guys. It's Tuesday, about coming up on 7 a.m. It's already like 80-something degrees, and today, for the most part, I'm going to be talking about how we keep our pets cool during a heat wave. Now, some plans have changed. My husband found his work schedule, and he's got the first half of today and all day tomorrow off. And all day tomorrow, he's going to be taking the car to the shop to work on a few things. And today, we're doing some much-needed grocery shopping. So, I'll take this crazy dog for a walk, get back, and after we're done shopping, I'll come to you and talk to you about how we take care of our animals. Many, 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 many hours later, almost 12 hours later, it's now 6:08 in the evening. Lola, get off! I'll talk to you about the other way, the ways I use and have used to keep dogs cool, mainly dogs, cool in summertime. First of all is, of course, the most important, lots and lots of water. Typically with Lola, who's about a 40-pound mutt, I usually refill her water once or twice a day. And of course, there's, if it gets really, really hot, then sometimes I've put ice cubes in dogs' bowls. Some of them seem to enjoy that, some of them play with them. Actually, I have a funny story about a Chihuahua mix that we had once. What he did with an ice cube. And in the past, when we had our dogs outside, most of the time, my parents were old-fashioned. For the most part, most of our dogs were indoor-outdoor dogs. They were out most of the time, except when it was hot, or meal times, or stuff like that. But they did have dog houses and shelters and things like that. We never let them out when it was above 90 or freezing. But again, it was the 90s and the early 2000s, and yeah. Anyway, another thing we would do, especially taking dogs on a walk, we would soak a bandana in some water and then tie it around their neck to give them some evaporative cooling. And I know some people make their dogs popsicles. Instead of just plain old ice cubes, they will freeze like chicken broth or beef broth in bone shapes, and the dogs will chase that around and chew on it and lick it and everything. So they have their own popsicle. So those are the ways I can think of right off the bat that I have and do keep animals cool in summertime. If you have any ideas, please post a comment. I'll come back to you guys tomorrow. It's definitely going to be a change. I was originally going to do outings tomorrow, but with my husband going to get the car repaired, I'm not sure what I'm going to do instead. I may still go on an outing, but I may go solo. So I'll see you guys tomorrow, and good night. Good afternoon, folks. It is now 4:43 in the afternoon on Wednesday, July 19th. I'm sorry I didn't come to you sooner today, but as my original plans of going to the dollar store were they didn't work out because of my husband taking the car to the shop. I wasn't sure what to tell you. On the bright side, even though it was several $100s, we finally managed to get the air conditioning fixed. Hallelujah! And also did the classic oil change. So finally, oh man, we're not going to be roasting to death in the car for the rest of the summer. So that is like the best news ever. When we first got the car, we're like, oh, the heater works because it was cold weather. Then that summer, like, oh, the air conditioning doesn't work. And we never got it fixed last year before the cold weather kicked in. So I finally got it fixed today. Expensive, yes, but at least this coming Friday is my husband's payday. Thank the Lord for that. And we don't have any major bills due until the end of the month, which is, I believe we're running the gauntlet next week. So, I'm going to be making us dinner in a minute. And unfortunately, I can't really bring you anything else. This is just my alternate plan. I wasn't even able to record my planned Star Wars video today because I'm gonna be perfectly honest, I was out of it. I woke up at 3 a.m. this morning and could not go back to sleep. I only have so much energy now because while my son was napping, I crashed from something like 2:15 until after 4. I was out. So, here's hoping I sleep better tonight. Hey guys, welcome back. It is now Thursday, July 20th. Today I'm going to make an attempt at making some homemade frozen yogurt. Now, full disclaimer, I do not have a recipe. I'm just going to be winging it. Throwing in whatever I think will taste good, and then taste testing along the way. We are almost out of sugar, so hopefully it won't be too sour. And my son is crying because the blender scares the living daylights out of him. Poor thing. Okay, so it's 7:32. I just put our son down to bed. We've already had dinner, and to be quite honest, I'm not feeling that good. But I feel as though I'm obligated to try the frozen yogurt I mixed up earlier. Hey, that doesn't scoop too hard. This stuff is really good. That is so good. So, I'll come back to you guys tomorrow. Hey guys, it is now Friday, July 21st. And if I look tired, it's because I am. I'm extremely tired. So, man, I almost drifted off at noon, as a matter of fact. Only running hard on this little dude has kept me from falling asleep. But I'm about to put that kid down for a nap. The original plan for today was to do some writing. I'm not sure if I can get back any sort of inspiration for that, but I'm going to definitely make an effort. So I'm working on, gosh, I've come up with 3 different bits of fan fiction already this year, which is crazy. And plus there's the epic fantasy novel that I started work on 20 years ago. Not even kidding, 20 dang years. Ooh, it took me pretty much all of 2003 to write it down, and complete epic in the same vein as Lord of the Rings. But at any rate, I need to drink some water, put this kid down for a nap, and then see if I can do some writing. If not, it's only because I'm so tired. At any rate, this little guy, I think I need to change his diaper and then put him down. So, I shall return later. I hope. What's this? What's this? It's a little face staring into the camera. What is that? It's Kanan. What do you got there, buddy?
Ball.
Ball, that's right. That's an 8 ball. Uh-oh, that's trash. Can you get that? Uh-oh. To mommy, thank you. And pick up the ball?
No.
Pick up the ball? What you got there? Ooh, what's it say? Oh wait, you can't read yet. Hey guys, So it is now Saturday, July 22nd. I didn't really have a set plan today, although I did want to do some cleaning, which I have. Finally mopped the floor for the first time in like 10 days. If not longer, because I couldn't figure out how to do it around the big plush chair. Obviously I also swept the floor, dry mopped the floor, then mopped the floor, and I cleaned the top of the stove, inside of the microwave, did the dishes, and the dishwasher is running, as you can hear. I should be cleaning up the balcony, but it is supposed to be over 100 again today, so ooh. Keeping in contact with my husband. I've already got ground turkey thawing for dinner tonight. It is 9, what time is it? Oh wow, I thought it was, it's 11:34, so yeah. I have no sense of time. Yes, my chinny chin is overly hairy. My hormones are wacky. What can I say? So, I don't really have ideas about what to do today. Watching cleaning is kind of boring unless you can put it on stop motion, and I can't really do that with my machine the way it is. It's too slow. So, I'm not sure. Maybe we couldn't just watch this little guy be his silly little self. Kanan, that's a plug cover. Can you give that to mommy, please? Kanan, give that to mommy.
No.
Excuse you. Kanan. Thank you. When mommy asks you to do something, you need to do it, okay? Yeah, he's defeating the plug covers quite handily. So if anybody's got ideas on how to remedy that, I'm all ears. Ah! Help. No. Kanan, go play with something else. I also haven't been able to practice the piano because he either fusses or pounds on it. He's gonna have to wait till I get some headphones that are compatible. I need to keep everything covered up or he will swipe it. Every last thing.
Ow.
Ball. What you got?
Ow.
Ball, yeah.
Bow.
Yeah, ball.
Bow.
Ball. That's an 8 ball. You know what color that is?
Yellow.
Oh, sweetie, that's red.
Yellow.
Your shirt is yellow, but the ball is red. You gonna put those back in your room? Thank you, honey.